Hello friends, welcome back to Hype4Games. My name is Joseph and today on PlayStation News, Sony State of Play announcement and predictions, Forspoken seems to be really good, another publisher charges $70 for their games, new details on the Amy Hennig Marvel game, and more. Let's get into them. Sony announces a State of Play. After weeks of rumors, Sony has finally announced a new presentation, but it's not a showcase, it's a State of Play scheduled for today. They said the event will feature 20 minutes of reveals, new updates, and fresh gameplay footage for 10 games coming to PS5, PS4, and PSVR 2. What can we expect? Resident Evil 4 Remake is mysteriously absent from Capcom TGS lineup, so maybe we can get a new look. We could see more Forspoken from Square Enix or maybe the Crisis Core Remaster giving its winter release, and there have been many rumors pointing out to Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill remasters from Konami. The big question is if we'll get anything God of War, and I think we won't, but who knows. Christopher Judge, the voice of Kratos, Cory Barlog, and several other Santa Monica employees retweeted the announcement, so maybe there's a chance. PlayStation also posted a friendly reply to Nintendo as both will host game events tomorrow. What are you hoping to see or which games you predict will be there? Sound off in the comments below. A leaker hints at new PlayStation AAA IP being revealed soon. A Twitter user by the name The Real Insider has said he got word of a new PlayStation AAA IP being revealed in the next 2 or 3 weeks. This was also reported by another leaker, The Snitch, through his Discord, who got the info from the former. Last week, Insider Million Man also suggested we could see Spider-Man 2 really soon, and considering it may skip the announced State of Play, it could point out to both appearing at that rumored September showcase, or maybe it would happen in October this time. Again, this is a very vague leak, and being a rumor, take it with a grain of salt. PlayStation Plus game Toem is getting a new update. One of the PlayStation Plus games this month is the photo adventure Toem, and the developer is launching a free content update that will add a new region called Basto. This new region is filled with treasure hunting, minigames, new quests, and spooky stories, adding around 1 to 2 hours of playtime. The update will arrive on PC this September 16, with PS5 following soon after. Just remember, if you claim it from Plus, you will be able to access it from your library as long as you are a subscriber. Forspoken previews say the game is really good. Forspoken's marketing campaign has not been the best. The game has ended up becoming a meme for a recent trailer, but according to previews, is a lot of fun. IGN's Destin Legary mentioned that Forspoken is a lot more fun than he expected. It's an RPG light with a very heavy emphasis on big bombastic combat sequences that have optional challenges and a Devil May Cry-like combo system. He was surprised by the focus on combat, roaming bosses to challenge, and a map filled with objectives to complete. Phil Honshaw from GameSpot compared the game to Spider-Man, but with deadly magic spells instead of webs. It puts a lot of emphasis on quick movement and bombarding your opponent with all manner of magic in an experience that's all about fast thinking, smart movement, and overwhelming force. The gamer's Jade King said she was conflicted about the game. The combat is great, its parkour is mostly satisfying, and there's so much across its open world. But all of that was built upon the foundation of a narrative and characters that so far she has nothing but derision for. So it seems it may turn out great, but we'll have to wait and see. It certainly puts some concern that the marketing has not been able to showcase it to its best. Are you looking forward to Forspoken? Let us know in the comments. Meta defends Microsoft Activision acquisition. The Microsoft and Activision merger review process continues, and this week we got the statement from Facebook's owner Meta to the Brazilian Competition Authority. They said they don't think the market segmentation by platform and hardware is appropriate and believe the barriers to entry into development or game publishing are pretty low, with different models like free-to-play, subscription, and traditional licensing, allowing developers to bring content into the market in the most efficient way for them and their users. So yeah, it seems they are not too worried about Microsoft owning Call of Duty or any of the Activision IPs, as it won't block other competitors from emerging into the market. Do you agree with Meta here, or do you think Sony is right to protest? Share your thoughts below. New details for Assassin's Creed games. Details for all the Assassin's Creed games shown at the Ubisoft Forward on Saturday continue to appear. First up, Assassin's Creed Mirage received an adults-only rating from the ESRB, as the title may have gambling associated. Ubisoft confirmed the game is still pending rating, so this is likely a mistake, but also reassured gamers that there's no real gambling or loot boxes associated with the title. Ubisoft Forward presentation hinted at the return of multiplayer for the series, and franchise boss Mark Alexis Cote revealed codename Invictus in an internal meeting. is being designed as a standalone game inside Assassin's Creed Infinity in an effort led by senior Ubisoft members that worked on For Honor and Rainbow Six Siege. Cote also gave an interview with Axios where he dismissed the recent rumors that an Assassin's Creed 1 remake was in the works, and instead they are fully dedicated to Mirage. In another interview with IGN, he spoke further about Red and Hexa as part of Infinity, and how they are aiming for different experiences, implying that Red won't be a 150-hour RPG, and Hexa is not the same genre. This will also reflect in price, as he said the experiences will be priced accordingly, as we can see them go the same route as Mirage with a $50 price point. On not so good news from the publisher, Ubisoft raises prices for AAA games. In an interview with Axios, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot said that some of their games will now come at the same price as the competition, meaning that their big AAA titles will now be priced at $70. The first one is Skull and Bones, the publisher big AAA game set to release in November. Last year they mentioned they were undecided in terms of adopting the new prices set by other publishers like Sony, Activision and 2K, as their first wave of next-gen games wouldn't cost more than last-gen versions. Still, smaller scale games like Assassin's Creed Mirage are being released at $50, and it's the same price for last and new-gen consoles. So while big titles will increase, they can go with budget titles for certain games. Untitled Skydance Marvel Project is an Amy Hennig game. During the D23 Marvel Disney Showcase, Skydance revealed their upcoming Captain America Black Panther game, and despite it giving a vibe of a multiplayer game, that's not the case. Hennig explained it herself, saying, "If you have played my previous games, you are not gonna be far off the mark," referencing to her history with action-adventure games, but even then they are doing some different stuff. She continues explaining the pillars of this project, indicating that it's story-driven and character-driven, it's sort of deeply cinematic, and very rich in its cinematic presentation. So yeah, it seems you will control all 4 separate characters while in a single-player story-driven game. Are you looking forward to this game? Let us know in the comments. Mediatonic announces Fall Guys Season 2. The new season for the now free-to-play Fall Guys is starting this September 15, as Mediatonic shared a new trailer. Season 2 is themed around space, with orbiting obstacles and cosmic courses, new costumes and new challenges. Previous rounds will receive space-themed variations across the different playstyles as well. A new season pass provides 100 levels of rewards, including costumes like Spock, Xenomorphs and more. And those are our PlayStation stories for today. Do you think we'll see God of War Ragnarok later today? What are your predictions? And what are your thoughts on another publisher charging $70 for games? Share your thoughts on any of the news below, let me know your feedback by liking or disliking this video, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here, and consider subscribing for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!